Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I am doing something different. I'm trying to prep for my my upcoming craft fair, where I'm going to be selling my press-on nails. Now, originally I was going to do a sizing station where people can come up. I was going to have them on these sticks and then have all the nails. I'll put a picture here. That I had seen someone else do, but unfortunately, I'm not going to have the space with my table. So I was chatting with another lady, um, Astrid from Mowit and Nails, and she has come up with these. Now, when we were chatting, she said she doesn't she doesn't do sizing kits. At all because they don't really sell. And then she leaves these behind her table. So what she's done is she's gotten like these keychain squares and then have glued nails on. She's got her business card and then she's labeled all the types of nails she has. And she's put some behind her stands. And I actually got these stands too. So I'm kind of pleased with that I had come up with something similar. So I like this idea because I didn't want people to open my nails, but if they were curious on how a size fit, or if they did want to do custom nails, then I can size them there, and then that way I can send them to them later. So I couldn't find the square. Well, I could on Amazon, but they were freaking expensive because I'm in Canada. So I came up with, I'm using, they're these. These are, they're keychains, but they're rounds. These ones are 2 inches. And I was thinking after I made it, should have maybe got 3-inch, but it is what it is. I thought the 3-inch might be a little bit big. So, here, I have one made. So this is what I've done. And this is short square. So I'm going to make one with you and show you how I go about doing them. So I thought that was a super idea. So thank you very much, Astrid, for helping me out. I like it so much. She's been awesome. She makes really nice nails. She's been doing a lot of craft fairs, so I've been kind of checking them out. Okay, so you peel off this. So this is just a protective cover. This part is a pain in the butt. So actually, this is my second round doing this video. The first time I hit pause when I should have been recording. So I had to do it again because I'm missing half of it. Okay, so there it is. So now the next step, what I do is I'm going to do a medium square. So I made up these labels, but I forgot medium square, so I'm just chopping off this XXL, and I'm just going to put square on. And then I'm just going to handwrite because I don't have my printer with. So there. So now I know what it is. So what I do next is I get all the nails and okay, I'm going the right way. So I just kind of lay them out so I have them all ready. And I'm putting in one of each size. So because I haven't really seen a whole lot of videos online about, you know, doing nails for craft fairs, I figured, you know, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing and the prep and everything. So now, I don't really have to file off the tip, but I'm just kind of roughing up. I just do anyway because it bugs me having it there. So I'm just kind of filing the top of them a bit, just to kind of rough them up. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're just gluing them on. Just super quick, easy. I actually forgot to do the buffing the first time, and then I showed Astrid. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. And she asked me, "Did you buff them?" I'm like, "Nope." It's like, damn it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get a piece of alcohol on a piece of paper towel. I'm just going to wipe quickly. So now I'll let them dry. So the glue I'm using is B7000. She was using 6000. I couldn't find the 7000 or the 6000, so this is what I'm using, and it seems to work. So I just put a blob on there, and then I kind of turn it around and then stick it down. So this is why they need to sit overnight, because they need to cure and then harden, because I'm kind of scared like that they'll break. But you know, at first I'm like, because I left them for like an hour and they seemed okay, but then I'm like, I figure I'll leave them overnight just to be on the safe side. Now, am I in frame? I just want to make sure it's hard to see with my lights and stuff. I wanted you to be able to see what I'm doing. So just put a blob on, and then, oops, carefully put them on. Hopefully I have enough room. And they're still movable for a little bit. So if you get them in the wrong spots, you can still move them around, which is nice. But that's why I kind of laid them out. Oops. That's why I kind of laid them out there, so I could get an idea of where I wanted to place them all. Okay, and then turn this one around. Okay. So I just kind of tap them around. And then kind of push them down. Just to make sure they stick. Then I wipe off my glue. And I like that it has this little thing in here. If I could get it in. And then, so it won't dry out. So there you have it. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to put this one aside so it can dry, and then we'll go on to the next step. Hang on. Okay, so I have a few ready. I have 4. So far I've got a medium coffin, and then I have my short square done. So I have this one, so we're going to get this one ready. So what I do is I have my logo all printed out. So I just kind of center it, and don't push too hard. You don't want to snap them off. I mean, they're pretty solid. So basically what you do is you go around and look. Okay, that one's too big. So this one will fit my thumb. And then they can turn it over and then see. So you can see, okay, I've got room side to side. This one fits. And then that one's how long it'll be on me. So it's kind of cool. That one's way too big. That one's big. That one's will fit. But what I've done, as you can see, is I've numbered each of the sizes. So I printed out labels. Now you can do your labels with your label maker. You can handwrite them. I did these on the printer on some labels. Whatever works for you. I was at work, so I just printed them off. So now I cut them. So, oops. And trying to remember which way I had them facing. So there's a 0. And 1. Oops. You can also use tweezers if it's too hard. It's up to you. I've kind of been doing both depending on if I drop them or whatever. So this one's a little bent weird, but that's okay. So I think I'm a 4 for that one. And then I have the rest of the numbers. So they're super quick and easy, actually. They didn't take me too long. The most time it took me was waiting overnight for them to dry. So I did a bunch of them last night because when I realized that my first video, I was missing half of it, and I'm like, crap. So I'm like, okay. So then I needed to do more anyway. So I glued a bunch last night, and I left one where I could do it with you guys, so you guys could see what I'm doing. So I thought these would be better than doing the sizing station, because one, I'm not going to have a lot of room. So, and I figured with everybody touching everything, it would be kind of, you know, too, and I won't have a big table. I only have a 5-foot table, and I kind of did a mock-up of my room last night. So if I have any sticking over, I've been kind of cutting them so they don't get pulled up. I think I missed one here. So I kind of did a mock-up of how I want my table set up. I did it on my bed. I'll show you pictures at the end. But it looks like I'll have enough space with everything. I've kind of put a little bit too much out there, but I think it will look fine. Oh, and then this one, no, I did one where this one I had them to I glued on an extra one by accident, so I pulled it off before it hardened. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I did a mock-up on my bed last night to make sure I could fit everything and how I wanted it to display, and I think it'll look quite well. So is there any other things that you guys want to see? I will be taking, even my husband's like, he's not going to come with me now because we talked about it, and his health isn't the best, so there's no way he can hang out for, you know, the whole day with me, and he'll just piss me off. So he's going to stay home with the girls, but I'm going to have a couple of friends that are going to come visit me. They don't have to stay the whole day. So, but they've promised they're going to come by, so at least I can go pee. So yeah, it'll be good. But I definitely want to take videos of how my display is set up and pictures, and then a bit of pictures around the event. But is there anything else that you guys want to see? Is there anything specific on how I've done, you know, anything, or I don't know. This is my very first craft fair, so hopefully I do okay. My husband, oops, he's kind of thinking it won't be that successful, but you know what, with the economy and stuff. But I've priced mine fairly well. I've got some mixed prices, like I've got clearance prices on some of the older sets, just so I can clear out my stock. So hopefully that helps. But okay, so let me finish all of these off, and then I'll come back and then I'll show you what they all look like. But yeah, so this is just, I don't know what to call them. I think they're like swatch wheels or sizing wheels. That's what I'm going to call them. Sizing wheels. That sounds good. Okay, so we will be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm done. All except for the medium square that we just glued. I can do that one tomorrow, but I'm pretty much all ready. So this is short almond. I have a kid set, in case someone wants to know. Then I have medium stiletto. I have a medium oval, medium coffin. I have a short coffin and a short square, and then I have my medium square. And yeah, I think they look cute. They got my little logo on them. And so these would be way bit easier for me to pack. And because I'm just going to put them in a little box so I have them. And then I'll do what Astrid did, and I'll put them behind my display stand. And if anybody is curious on sizing, I am totally prepared for them. I could do some of the longer nails, but generally I'm thinking not a lot of people wear really long nails. So I'm just going to go with my most popular sizes. But yeah, so this is something else I'm going to use for my craft fair. So thanks for hanging out with me while I make these. I hope this is helpful. Yeah. Stay tuned. I'll have some pictures of these, and then I will have Daisy and Pippa. Okay. Love you guys, and remember, be someone sparkle. Bye. Up, up. No, don't bark in.
I'm gonna talk to you.